I didn't expect ZJ Model to release a restored version so quickly, but why is the color different? Won't they restore the original color High New Gundam? Hello everyone. Welcome to the Model Express channel. Today I'm bringing you a product that really angered me before. The KO version of the RG High New Gundam in purple, brought to you by ZJ Model. The logo is also an manatee. In the previous product comparison video of the original color version, I once thought that ZJ's products were still a bit lacking. The surface texture wasn't very good. This time, with the restored purple version, the parts look pretty good, almost on par with Changlong's. Because I was missing parts last time, it took me several tries to finally get them sorted out, so I bought the purple version again for $6.50. I discovered that it was from a different store run by the same seller. It seems ZJ Model doesn't have that many distributors. Currently, the pre-painted parts look like a significant improvement over the previous original color version. The assembly feel is surprisingly better than the original color version. Could it be that the Golden Horse Model RG Wing Gundam completely crossed my line? However, I can still hear creaking sounds at the joints. It seems it's not that the manufacturer can't do it, but rather that they don't want to. I feel like I need to encounter some truly good products, otherwise I won't be able to distinguish between good and bad anymore. The antenna on the head is still very thick. What the manufacturer should really fix are the two suicide Vulcan cannons on either side of the head. The white outer armor should be made thinner, or the gray cannon barrel parts should be made longer. Currently, the position is such that firing the cannons will hit the user first. In my previous comparison video with the three brands, I mentioned that ZJ Model's High New Model felt a bit strange to assemble, but the finished product looked fantastic. It was the only model where the locking mechanism had clearly defined sections that locked in place. The restored gauntlets are just as loose as the original. As the head of the glue promotion department, I suggest that everyone use a lot of glue to make up for the shortcomings. This restored version is quite tight in some parts, while the regular parts are relatively easy to assemble. However, it does have a positive effect, such as the stretching effect around the waist. It has the most suitable tightness among the three manufacturers. But what's most infuriating is that GL claims to be the miracle of High New, and surprisingly, ZJ's instruction manual also claims the same thing. I don't know where these manufacturers got such terrible translations. The pre-painted parts on the front armor of this ZJ restoration version are not easy to fall off, except for the Changlong ones, which are relatively easy to fall off. The upper half of the knee joint is relatively smooth, while the lower half is tighter. After playing with it a couple more times, the joint will loosen up. You can hear a very clear locking mechanism in the hip area, which is very faithful to Bandai and better than other brands. The assembly feels a bit tight, but the linkage works fine. The manufacturer changed the gold parts to bronze to match the purple color scheme, which looks quite nice. However, the old problem persists. The outer armor of the lower legs is practically incapable of unfolding. For example, when trying to extend the two white plates on the left and right sides of the legs outwards, you can clearly feel the strain. They detach after being stretched to their limit, lacking the snap-fit feel of the original Bandai version. The other areas are fine, but the main problem is the back of the legs. It's really loose and there's almost no point in the leg that can be fixed in place. The cockpit unfolds smoothly, with no major issues whether unfolding upwards or closing downwards. The white outer armor on the chest area feels firm when flipped up and is not easy to fall off, and the outer armor plate is also not easy to fall off. Overall, the workmanship is acceptable. Furthermore, this restored version avoids the issue of the purple collar being lifted up when Changlong raises both arms. However, the shoulder armor's notoriously difficult to unfold feature effectively compensates for this advantage. In short, the feel of this part is exactly the same as the GL version. Just push it all the way down and hold it down. Don't even think about unfolding it. The restored version maintains the overall quality of the original color version, although the skirt armor is prone to detaching. The limbs and other parts haven't fallen off. Seeing this, some viewers might ask why the previous video seemed just okay, and why this one is a bit of a compliment. Actually, as you may have noticed in the last video, I didn't assemble the funnel due to missing parts. I'm quite satisfied with this one. Aside from inheriting the slightly loose feel of the original color version, there aren't any other major flaws. The backpack is quite securely attached to the main body, but due to the center of gravity and joint load, it still relies on two fuel tanks for support. The funnel assembly went quite well this time. My funnel frame wasn't damaged or missing anything. It reminds me of the previous original color version. They were basically selling defective products. Manufacturers should pay more attention to quality control, and of course, collectors should protect themselves. If there are any problems, return them. The tightness of the funnel connections in this repaired version is only average. They fall off very easily after just a few taps. In a drop test, all the funnels fell off immediately. It seems none of the 3 manufacturers could pass this test, and even Bandai itself couldn't pass, so there's not much to say about that. Overall, this restored version feels slightly better than the original color version, but the old problems still exist. Perhaps I've been assembling too many low-quality products lately? However, the purple version has a strong ver.ca feel. I still stand by my decision to choose Chonglong. The restoration isn't extensive, but the quality risk remains. Okay, that concludes today's review video. Please subscribe to my channel, like and share. See you in the next video.